Fort Worth, Texas, and Amon G. Carter Stadium. And the Horned Frogs will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back looking for help. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Wildcats offense will have plenty of work to do after that return was bottled up. And here he comes, the guy who pulls all the strings in this attack.
I think what makes him so unique, he has such a good understanding of this offense. Always seems to know what the answer is to the test.
Always in control. The receivers know they're going to get the football. Everybody believes in this dude.
Looking to pass on second down. Get it out on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Unloads it downfield. He's got it down the left side. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Really nice timing on that throw. Quarterback had to hold it, allow his receiver to work his route, but he threw it at the perfect moment so that he was able to make the catch inbounds right on the sideline.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Firing to the right, complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Arizona runs out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
They'll leave it with him. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gonna run it. It's all. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. On third and short, the power run here. The Horned Frogs will have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You've got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a look.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Makes his connection. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. The offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And he can find a receiver, and down he goes.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. Gives it to the back on the draw. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got him downfield. Oh, look out. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, TCU. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the returner will be knocked down. On first down, here comes this offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. Runs through a tackle. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And they're not on the same page there. Boy, could they use a conversion on third and short from their own 24. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Looking to move it through the air. It's complete to the right. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. To the ground to try to move the chains. Tackled, but he has a first down. The Wildcats are on the move. Caught in the backfield. It's Beebe. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Arizona runs out the punt team. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Line getting set on 2nd down. It's reverse. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Shaw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Using the quick game. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. The lead's not insurmountable, just down 14-0. But, David, you don't score here, and it could get a little tricky fast.
If you don't score here, if you don't...
Right down the gut of the field. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Arizona!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Power football with the run. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Oh, it's a reverse. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that pass picked off. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it in the tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He wants to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Beebe. Makes the catch and knocked down. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. And that one sails through the back of the end zone. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed, he's got power, he's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
4th down and 13, and the offense is going to give it a shot. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. First down here for the offense. To the ground with the back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Looking for space. It's Shaw. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Grabs it in the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. He's looking to throw it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Got his man downfield. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Trying to find his man on first down. A shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hard Frog.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Grabbed in the middle. It's Emmanuel. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, and still short of the first down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Finds his big tight end. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Wide out in motion. Wants to pass. Into the end zone. Into the hallelujah man. Touchdown, TCU. The field position was bad. The finish was great. Great way to answer that poor field position.
Poor field position, no problem. How about it? Good job on the offensive coordinator. This offense getting in a good rhythm early, even backed up, even in a predictable situation. Great job coming out.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The carry going off right tackle here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He unleashes a long one. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Handoff from the gun. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. From the gun, the ground game. Hey, that's a live ball. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing, big turnover forced by the defense.
Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On second and goal, he gets another chance. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. Smashes it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They'll throw it on first down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. So they'll try to salvage this drive on second and long from the 12. He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Open space at the 25. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Takes the easy completion. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They'll go back to work after the incompletion. Here's second and 10 from the 36. The give to the tailback. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Going for the big play. And he bats it away, it falls incomplete. And the Horned Frogs will punt it away on fourth down. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Finds his man. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. He finds his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Wildcats look to keep this drive humming. Comes out throwing on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. It's a draw. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll pull it down and run. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down. Here comes the offense on first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Takes the handoff. It's all. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. The Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They'll throw it on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Got his man out of the backfield. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Had to throw it before he wanted.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now through the play caller and certainly through the quarterback. You're going to have time to throw.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Here's the handoff. There to stop him after a pickup of 3. It's down to the 15. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Got his man. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. And the Horned Frogs trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. They're trying to slam it in. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. They're going to get him for a safety, trying to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. Catches it at the 30. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this one.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Bully ball on 3rd and short. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Leaves it with the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Give to the running back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the 1st. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. He powers his way ahead, gets 3, but they're still looking at 4th and 2. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups